Surprise, everybody. We're live. What's going on? Charlie checking in. Coming at you all midday right here on Memorial Day, guys. Hopefully, you're all having a fantastic day with your friends and family, eating barbecue, all that shit. And yeah, good times, man. I actually just woke up. Had took me a nap today, man. It was real boring. I got up early. I started cleaning and got tired and took a nap. Woke up and was like, well, hell, Erica's sleeping. Erica took her a nap. Why don't I go ahead and go live for a little bit and hang out with you all before I grill me up some burgers? Gonna grill me up some burgers. Went to the store, got some hamburger meat. I got me some hamburger buns, some cheap. Eating cheap right now. Hamburger patties, hamburger. Well, I got the meat to patty it up. Then I got the buns. Then I got some potatoes. I'm gonna hand cut up some freedom fries today. Woo for freedom, guys. And yeah, fry me up some fries, eat me some burgers, maybe try to find something to watch. Figured I'd get on here a little early today, guys. I said I was going to come on here live at 5:30 today, but what time is it? About 3:45 now. Wanted to go live and hang out with you all a little bit, but have enough time to cook and prepare myself for work this week. So thank you all for joining. I just shared that to my Twitter and my Facebook. And yeah. Seems like we got some people in the house already. 86 of you. That's pretty good. David James, Bronx born, Ace Man, Dago Dad. Got my team with me. Thank you all for joining, brother. I love you guys so much, man. And hopefully y'all are having a great Memorial Day. What are y'all doing for food today? Huh? I'm making hamburgers. I thought about getting some baked beans. Thought about doing a potato salad. I do a German potato salad that my dad taught me. Where it's comprised pretty much of potatoes, eggs, mayo, and mustard. Maybe a little bit of pickles, relish, I guess, but I'm not a big relish guy anymore. I'll do chow chow over relish. Kevin! Oh, shit. Sorry, Erica's asleep right now. I can celebrate freedom, but not too much. That's on the 4th. Today's to honor those that have fallen. Much love to respect to any of you out there, that have suffered the loss of a loved one, losing your life in a war, giving what they say the ultimate sacrifice, and not only did they give their lives, they also gave up their families, which is all of you, and y'all gave up something as well whenever your loved one has passed away in a war, So my condolences for your loss. I hope this day is an honor of remembrance of your loved ones, and that you learn something from it. That every year we learn a little something new about ourselves from our losses, guys. And that's part of the reason why I named today's live stream "Worst Memorial Day Ever," guys, because this is not my worst Memorial Day ever. That would come in 2014. And we're going to share it with you all, though. I'm going to let you guys flock in here a little bit, give my people enough time to kind of come in, and then, yeah, share my testimony of love, loss, freaking stupidity. Holy shit, guys. I was doing, not going to say better than I was now, but I don't know. I had 2 jobs, a little side business. I was working somewhere, had a side business, yada yada. We're gonna get into it, and it all came crashing down because of alcohol. How many times have y'all seen or heard that theme, in my life? I laugh when I say that, because it makes me uncomfortable thinking about, that the fact that even right now, guys, I'm coming up on 2 years sober. That that monkey demon can damn just rear its ugly little head. And it's up to me to beat that fucker at bay, to give it a banana and chill out. Leon Musso, what's up? Eric L, Lucy Coosey. I was about to say Lucy, where are you? Lucy Weber, little tree in the house. Dijon Martin, Eric L, sending love to me and Miss Beautiful. Thank you so much, man. we appreciate all the love that we get, man, and we try to radiate that back out to you all in every way possible through videos and the vlogs. Hopefully, you all have enjoyed our videos. You have enjoyed our videos. We hope you guys have enjoyed our vlogs. Us going out and enjoying ourselves, and taking you all with us. It's been fun. These last how long have we been together now? 5 years. That's been great, man. I've enjoyed it. Donald Callahan in the house. Miss Rachel Lynn says, I'm cutting potatoes, but I'm here. I'm gonna cut me some potatoes too. Like I said, I'm gonna make me some fries, man. Freedom fries. I think I really shouldn't fry them, guys. I'm 178 pounds right now. Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like I want some fries. If I stay with it, I just eat some French or potato chips, or if I did something healthier, guys, maybe I could wake up in the morning at 176, 177 or something. That'd be like my record low right now is 177. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna push that up a little bit because I don't care because it's Memorial Day. I need a burger and I've been losing weight. Bacon Cakes, what's up, brother? How you doing up in the house, man? Thank you for joining. Ecstasy of Bliss. Sorry. No, it is X. Okay, X. Delina Carper, crazy vloggers for life, crazy David James. Much love to my dude, David James. What am I doing holding the fucking knife? Don't ask me why. I'm just sitting here chilling, holding knives, man. It's just gone country, bro. It's just kind of a thing of mine. Just I don't know why I just find myself just holding a knife randomly, dude. I'll just be sitting there chilling, talking like, yo, man, even gestating with my hands, and 1 minute there's no knife, and next minute, woo, that motherfucker's out and open. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Mental problems. Crazy Big Roy in the house. Let me not joke about mental problems and violence right now because we have an issue with that going hard right now. Hallie in the house, hallucinogenic. Much love to you right there. You are awesome. Thank you for joining. Love you very much. And hopefully you're having a great, wonderful weekend as well. What you doing with your family today? Midnight Theories in the house. Dago, Dad, LG. Dago! What's up, Dago? I want to stop. I'm sitting here running down. I'm like, I see your names, and I'm like, just saying it and going past. But let me stop and give you some love real quick, man. How are you doing, man? That was very smooth, by the way. I'm sorry. Like, yo, what's up, man? How are you doing, man? Just imagine if somebody had walked up to you on the streets and been like, yeah, what's up? How are you doing, man? I'd be like, I'd have to take a step back and be like, yeah, I'm good, man. Kind of look them up and down. What's up? How are you? Let's shake hands and do it officially. Sorry, I got it's a little social awkwardness there. Popper Jack, what is up, Popper? Aw, Hallie spending time with her grandpa, 81, had to cook for him on the grill. That is so awesome. Family is where it is, guys. And especially the elderly. Your grandmas, your grandpas. The ones that have been through it. That you could sit down with and they could tell you, stories, life lessons. That's why I loved how much all of you love Dad, man. Like y'all saw that in Dad where I didn't even see it for the longest time. You know what I mean? Where my dad would tell me these stories and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? And get off my ass. I want to go do what I want to go do. I'm 14. I'm ready to go out and face the world. I'm a fucking man. Let me experience it. Stop telling me these stories and trying to teach me shit or whatever, and I would very much stray away from the old man out of a sense of rebellion. You know what I mean? Teenage rebellion. We all go through that shit. Some of us still experience it to this day. There's times where I've still got a teenage rebellion, burning brightly in my soul, and I just fucking douse it with gasoline every now and again, but back then it was very real, and it was, and it led me, that kind of, I don't know, like too young to fully understand the world and the action of like the consequences of my actions. You know what I mean? Like there's so many times when we're younger, we go out and we do shit, you think about it back on it now and you're like, oh, fuck, I could have killed myself. How many of y'all done some crazy, really iffy, questionable shit that could have got you killed when you were younger? But at the time, you didn't know, you didn't understand, you didn't realize that if you fell, you were going to die. You know what I mean? But you went and you did it anyway, you know, and you look back now and you just kind of, you want to bite your fist, you know, you want to bite right through the fucking knuckle, like, shit, I could have died, you know, shit like that, you know. And, you know, so anyways, you know, when I was kind of like that with, whenever I moved back in with the old man, guys, like, honestly and truly, this is kind of a new, you know, insight, you know, and respect for my father, you know, that I didn't have my whole life, man. You know, was moving back in with him to help watch the boys and clean up, you know, and be his kind of not his nurse, not his, you know, whatever. I was, you know, just his help. I was there to help, you know. And then seeing how you all appreciated dad, and actually seeing dad like like dad had a certain amount of wisdom and kindness, you know, and to him, you know, within all that anger, but he didn't have the format to let it burn out so brightly and to shine out, you know, and to offer it up as evenly, as calmly, as often with me as he did with you all, you know, where with you all he was able to, let me get put on the goddamn camera, I got something to say, you know, and he would let it flow, you know, like with me and dad had to be the right place, the right time. A lot of times he would try to teach me lessons or help me understand certain instances or whatever at a time where I didn't want to learn, like, you know, very, you know, where I messed up and I'm in trouble, you know, and he's like, I love you, son, but damn it, you know what I mean? And at that point I'm locked. I'm blocked. I'm blocking everyone out. I'm fucked up. I'm pissed off. I'm still trying to blame other people. You know how you are when you're a kid. I don't know. But yeah, you know, once I moved back in from you know, an even calm kind of, you know, collected uh, 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 frame of mind from a point of view from himself, um, you know, I started understanding, and I started like listening and realizing that, you know, that he had a lot to tell had I just listened for so long, you know. I try to go back and I try to listen to some of the Grandpa's Corner videos, you know. But I'm not so interested in like the skits and stuff like that, you know. Well, Michael kind of inserts himself into, you know, Grandpa's thoughts and you know, what have you. You know, I kind of like the videos where it's just dad talking, telling you all about, you know, his life, you know, what certain things and instances meant to him, you know, and I learned from that, you know. And I've been listening, not only like listening to dad, but I've been listening to like a lot of like just old men. What is this one guy? Let me go here. Got 156 people. Thank you for joining. Felix Riviera, what's up, brother? Says, Charlie, are you going to do a fishing video in the future? I would like to do a fishing video, man. I would like to do some outdoors angling, you know. I just don't have my fishing license yet. You know, I don't want to go to jail for that. I've been shuffling. I've been doing the asshole shuffle for a long time now to get the fishing license. As soon as I get the license, I assume that, you know, that'd be something that you all would like to see. I'm sure y'all would like to go see me try to catch some fishies. Tina Bates in the house. What is up, Tina Bates? Tina Bates, how's the chicken doing today? Says her daddy was World War II. My papa was World War II. I don't know how many of y'all knew this, but Charles Green Sr. Much love, Jose Gonzalez. Thank you so much for that donation. $10 pop. Says, hey, Charlie, I'm not sure if you remembered me from last month when I asked for advice, but I just wanted to say thank you for the best advice, and your advice did change a lot from my old habits. And I'm sorry, brother. The name kind of sounds familiar. I kind of associate the name with maybe a baseball player, Juan Gonzalez, kind of, you know what I mean? But I'm not exactly sure what was the what was the advice that I gave you? What was your issue? What's going on, brother? And I'm glad that I can help. You know, a lot of times I don't give people advice on certain shit because I don't, you know, not maybe I'm not so sure how I would navigate it myself, and I don't want to be, you know, held responsible for, you know, like I don't know anyone's bad choices, you know, like, you know, people can lead your choices, you know, and you can resent them for it if those choices go wrong, you know. Where's this name? Let me remember this Jose Gonzalez so I can see if he tells me. if he responds back without a super chat. I don't want to miss it. Lolly Gamer in the house. Donald Callahan fishing with Dougie. I really would like to, hang out and fish with Dougie. Like a little bit before. Well, no, I don't want to talk about that. I would like to go out and fish with Dougie, man, and have a good time with him and shit. Dougie's got to get his ass over here. Where is he at? He's above us, right? In Kentucky. Yeah, check it out. Check it out, man. Charles Green the first. Do we kind of look alike? I think he looks a lot like my grandma. Check it out. Felix Riviera loves watching. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what's this? I don't know. I don't know if I want to read that. I don't know if I read that. Take back your voice. Says I'm sorry, but AGP was abusive to his wife and his children. Blah. Let's see here. He played favorites. That doesn't mean he is evil. He was a good man in a lot of other ways. Funniest guy in the world with a heart. Well, you may be kind of right. Like I love my dad, and like, but we all have our own problems and what have you, and yeah, I mean, we didn't have the greatest life, us or mom growing up. I mean, grandpa was angry. I mean, it wasn't an act; it was legit. And it was a mental illness that not only dad had to suffer through that, but we also had to suffer through as well. You know, and I find myself inheriting a lot of those traits, that I always kind of like resented my dad for, like it's like stressful situations was never the greatest, dad or mom. Neither one. Let's face it, my mom and my dad both had problems. You know what I mean? Let's not sit here and put mom in this light where she was, a battered wallflower or what have you. Like my mom has issues too. I love her very much, but and my mom knows it, and she constantly seeks help and seeks out, doctor's advice and switches medications like fucking, I don't know, man. Like she switches medications like people switches medications, like the body gets used to certain shit, or the doctors want to play around and try to lobby for other fucking drug companies or whatever, so they move patients over from drug to drug, and my mom suffered through that shit, years and years of damn, it's working, it's not working, let's try this, okay, that's switched up, yada yada, and my dad had to live with that as well, and we all had to live with that as well. It's like, it was a very just a rough situation for all of us all around, man. Like it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't a walk in the park for dad neither, you know. And that's where I try not to cast any blame or anything, you know what I mean? Because, we all screw up, we've all made mistakes. Even here as an adult, I've made mistakes, with my own child, alcoholism, ruined a relationship between me and my daughter, like, and that's me, and that's something I try not, especially whenever they're gone and shit. You know what I mean? I try not to cast any blame or doubt or point any fingers or harbor any anger. Because there's no way to repair that. To rectify that anger and that that and I don't know. I don't know. It gets deep. I can get deep, man, with it, guys. We've all been through a lot. 156 people. We love you. Midnight Theories says, when dad was going under the knife, it broke me in prison as well as due to the fact of living with autism. Autism is, yeah, and the sad thing about autism is, it's hard for you to, there's Gonzalez. I was just looking for you, bro. Says, hey, Charlie, the advice you gave me was on the Lil Bro Backs Down live replay. And the advice was on 123 to 127. Thank you again, Charlie. And I'm happy to be a Wolfpack member. All right, let's go see here. Videos. Go to the live. Felix. Take back your voice. I appreciate that. I try to be an inspiration to people, like you can be a good inspiration, you can be a bad inspiration. You can always, even if you're a fuck up, you can still, prove an example of what not to do. And I've got a lot of that for you. So I don't mean to bring any negativity chat. My point is that no one is perfect. I just think it's important to be honest, especially when it comes to healing. Absolutely, 100%. Like if you're not honest with yourself, when you're actually looking within and conducting a certain moral inventory, you know what I mean, then you're not gonna get anything out of it, honestly. Let's go. Jose Gonzalez, where you at? 123 to 127. Little bro backs down. Lil bro did back down. Where is that at? Lil bro back down. That was a month ago. Nice. Well, hopefully you're doing, yeah, hopefully it served you well. 123.30. Let's go to 123.30. Let's hear what my friend had to say. And it seems like I talked for about a good 5 minutes on what to do. Which, by the way, little bro has backed down. I don't know. He keeps telling people that he's going to show up to my house once again. Let me reiterate, Michael. If you show up at my house trying to start some shit, you got a camera, you're threatening me and shit, and we have no good history leading up to you trying to come to my house, and I'm going to whip your ass. Straight up. I'm going to kick the dog shit out of you, bro. And I'm going to fucking do it happily. I really hope that Michael tries to get up and he's crawling on all fours, and I'm just going to rear back and I'm just going to fucking lose my Adidas straight up his motherfucking ass. I swear to God, dude, I'm going to fuck him up, dude. Michael's got some shit going on right now. Like Michael is really trying my patience at the moment, guys, and I am doing my best to kind of just chill. And I think I'm doing a really good job. Like Michael has literally offered this. Who is my friend? I'm sure my friend is here. Michael has literally offered somebody $400 to go live and show their face. A random troll account defending me on Twitter right now. Michael is offering $400 for them to go on live stream, show their face, and argue with them a little bit about why Charlie isn't a rapist. About blah 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 blah. But you know what he hasn't done? He hasn't manned the fuck up and showed up on my doorstep with a camera, picked the fucking sack up, and stepped in with my fucking face like he promised everybody he would, because he knows I'm gonna lay him flat on his fucking back. And that's an absolute promise. Mouth. That's the only thing that Michael is shooting. Yeah, well, that's what Michael said he was gonna bring a gun. Like I say, Michael, if you come to my house and you bring any kind of weapons or anything like that, then it's gonna escalate very fucking quickly. What I tell you guys, run towards a gun, back away from a knife. How does Jimmy Hoffa say? When you see a gun, run. You see it when you see a run two, you see a knife, run away. You pull any piece out on me, bro, you better be ready to use it, because I'm gonna be up on you. And I might have something in my hand as well. So don't fuck around. Bacon Cakes dropped a 10 bomb on me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And y'all can pass this along, Slob Mob. Andrew Gerard says, "Is Michael really threatening to kill you with a gun?" I don't think so. We're just speculating right now. This is all speculation. Like I say, Michael, I don't even believe that he's trying to show the hell up. He's a wimp. And he didn't show up. Look, over a month ago, and 9,000 views almost, and Michael knows better. Michael is not showing the fuck up. Absolutely knows better. 123.30. You would think anyway. All right, here we go. I thought it was 122.30. But if he really thinks he's Will Smith enough, then come on up and get hitch slapped.
Get yourself hitch slapped, Michael.
Slap, man. I'm gonna do what I can to cause damage to this.
Yeah, nah, there ain't gonna be no hitch slap, bro. It's gonna be a closed fucking fist.
You don't make those type of threats and then drive all the way up with just the intention of making a video.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a video, Michael. You come up here looking for a video, I'm gonna give you a video.
Jose Gonzalez, thank you so much. Says, hey Charlie, I'm one of your longtime Wolfpack fans since 2017.
All right, let's hear this.
Much love as always. Can you give me advice for pursuing a career? No disrespect.
Career.
Well, and it depends on how old you are. Are you young? Are you looking for a career? Are you seeking advice? I mean, are you seeking like direction right now?
Well, cool.
And is it easy? And can you find anything? Is there anything in your area?
Career advice. That's pretty cool. What did you nail down, brother? Archeo says, Sweet Chen music. Bro, I'll tell you what, man. Sweet Chen's music. I'm going to have to do I'm going to have to do the old Chun-Li. It ain't going to be no one and done like Shawn Michaels. I'm going to have to do the Chen's music. I thought, yeah. Then Michael will be there like, what's his face? Oh my God. I mean, I think it's funny. I mean, I think it's absolutely hilarious. Like, look, who are we talking about? Like, who is really trying to act like a hard ass right here, right now? Honestly. The kid behind a camera? The guy that runs around shit in his pants playing with fucking action figures? Running from roaches and live crabs? Am I really supposed to be scared of this shit? David James, says Michael is coming, but he will be stopping at 10,000 fast food restaurants along the way. That's why it's taking him so long. That's why it took him so long to get here, bro. But yeah, I digress. I don't want to get too well. I don't know. I'll go in as hard as they go in. You know what I mean? Which hasn't been too hard right now. It's all been surface Twitter shit. But yeah, he's actually so fucking caught up right now. He's so fucking pissed off at this random troll account. I'm sure it's a follower, supporter of mine, that hasn't even told me. I haven't even asked, like, who are you? Sharon, what's up? How are you doing, Sharon? But I forgot what I was saying. Shit. I done lost my head. He's so fucking caught up that like he's actually going at he's offering $400 to any troll account, or how about this, any friend of mine. If you want to get on Twitter right now and you want to go after Michael and them, and you want to or should I say, you don't even have to go after them. All you gotta do is defend me. Just go on some of their posts and be like, yo, Charlie's cool, tell them what you think of me, and then keep it up for a good day or two. Michael will be so fucking heated. His oven will be turned on so fucking high. He'll offer you at least $400. The longer you hold out, the more he'll offer you. David said Mikey just dropped a vlog. I bet it's a good one. I don't see it. I choked to death. Oh my God. Look, 3 days ago. Oh my God. Yo, you choking all right. The channel's choking to death. Look at this shit. Oh my God. Oh. Michael, you know what? You really might want to go ahead and just take this ass whipping that I'm going to give you. Just go ahead, because your views are shit. You might as well just turn on your camera, take a big, deep breath, and then walk up to my fucking front door and prepare to get your ass knocked out. Because there's no way that you're fucking going to revive your channel with any fucking garbage that you're slinging on there right now. This bullshit that you got going on right now is not fucking helping it. Absolutely fucking destroying it. Look at this shit. Look, even fucking Boogie. You know, of course, Boogie was hoping that Michael would help. Michael's like, hey, my channel's fucking failing. What do? Hey, let's get Boogie. And I had first threatened to spray Mike with bear mace. Can you imagine him rolling up on Boogie's house if that shit was real? You saw what Boogie did. Boogie got scared and fired a pistol into a fucking damn crowded playground. Not exactly. He was like old Smitty in the Wild West. Hey, see here, pop. Nobody encroaches on my shit. Fucking garbage. Look, Tuna 2 weeks ago, not 200,000 views. Not even 200,000 fucking views, dude. It's gotta hurt. Let's see here. 1 month ago, we'll show you though the most viewed video that Michael has in like the last 2 months. Well, in the last 2 months, the most viewed that Michael has is for Dougie. Is where he acted like he gave a fuck about Dougie, and everyone tuned in. How does that feel, Michael? You gotta act like you love somebody that you fucking really deep down hate for no good fucking reason other than the fact that they stood up to you and told you to no. I told you no. Oh, and then guess what's after that? The other one that stood up and told you no, to go screw yourself. Look at that. Oh, bite your fucking face off. Gooseberry says the only thing he has is the AGP channel. When all of the money runs out, he's going to be in serious fight. Look at this, though. Let's go to the Angry Grandpa's channel. Michael uploaded the Grandpa's channel not long ago, too. Look, Grandpa's Biggest Farts, part 1. 11 days ago, not even 200,000 fucking views, dude. Like, man. Look, fucking dude, this is fucking Dad's channel. Dad's got 4 million fucking subscribers. It should be better than that, dude. Look, 4 years later, fucking look, 500,000, not 500,000, 500,000. Finally, we got 1 million here. God, man, you ran it into the fucking ground. And I had something that I was hitting on too. Fuck, that I was going to hit on a real good fucking point. But I can't remember what it was. Let me scroll up here. Let's see here. Yeah. Jose Gonzalez says, thank you for sharing my advice, Charlie. Being autistic was hard to cope growing up, and thank you for advice, for courage, and much love. I mean, dude, like there's always, places to go. Like I say, my Uncle Bobby, is a high functioning autistic. How do you say highly autistic functioning human being, man, works every day at the courthouse downtown. Doing janitor work. He's employed through Goodwill, and they've given him this opportunity, man, that he's held on to for over 20 years now. He went to the White House and he met the Majority Whip, Jim Clyburn, at the time. He met a few other important people, got pictures taken with them. And yeah, dude, like, he's proof that you can go out and you can do it. And he rides the bus every day. Him and my mom probably ride the bus to work together. How about that sad shit? $4.19. Hey. And yeah, man. He gets his bills paid as best he can. I'm sure that helps him out a little bit. But Michael ain't helping him. Last time was it whenever Mom moved into my Uncle Bobby's house, the floor was falling through. Yeah, that's just another person living in squalor around Michael that he depended on for him to help him out. Help me, Uncle Bobby. Watch my mom in your falling down, rotten fucking house. And then when it falls apart, I'll buy me a house that I'll let you all stay in. Fuck off. Misko the Bandit said it killed me unsubscribing from Grandpa's channel, but I just couldn't watch Mike continue to run it into the ground anymore. Like, I mean, that seems to be the overall sentiment of Grandpa's fan base. Every time Michael uploads a video to or the community, like here you have it, choking to death prank. Michael shares this to Grandpa's channel, trying and hoping to get. And look, even when he shares it to Grandpa's channel, oh my God, it still doesn't fucking break, hardly 120K. Fuck. Here you go, Michael. This comes from John Slade. The perfect example of letting money go to your head. Here you go, Michael. Don't listen to me. Listen to your fans. Listen to Grandpa's fans. Listen to Lion Horn. Oh, well, nah. This guy believes in the prank. Really good prank, Mike, but I feel bad for Bridget. She was crying, but good prank. You should do more prank vlogs. Anyway, love you guys. Praying for you guys for all the things you and Bridget going through. It sounds like somebody may be kind of dealing with some sort of like issues or something. Look, they really think that y'all fucking are for real and that, Bridget is crying and she feels bad, or he feels bad for Bridget crying. And, like, look at you, bro. You emotionally manipulating. Of course, that's kind of going deep. Pickle Dick is probably choking from the milk. Oh my God. Burn and a half here. Burn and a half in the house. Says Andy Landy says Pickle Dick is probably choking from the milk he's been milking from that poor dry cow. Who's the poor dry cow? Grandpa? Damn. Or Bridget. Who's the dry cow? Grandpa or Bridget? I need to know. I bet he's choking from eating his food too fast, choking from eating too many Big Macs. Really good prank. Too bad you've done it so many times before. Look, bro. God, he's getting torched. And he really believes, guys, he really honestly, truly believes that it's my fault. Special Ed says, when you're going to upgrade your setup. I don't know, man. When I decide to put the money into it. I kind of like the setup that I got going right now. It's not too bad. Doesn't look too bad on replay. Yeah, I look good right now. Doesn't look too bad on replay. Yeah, I look good right now. Doesn't look too bad on replay. Yeah, I look good right now. Yeah, I think I do. What do y'all think? Maybe I could do some more lights and shit. Get some new lights, maybe a new sort of background or something like that. Gooseberry likes the setup. Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday, Lost Villain. Happy birthday, Villain. I hope you be chillin'. Got presents to the ceiling. Ice cream, you got your feeling. Boo, 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 boo. Johnny Depp lands first major role after trial. Beetlejuice 2. Hey, is that for real? Take a look here. Let's see about here. Beetlejuice 2. Beetlejuice 2. Rumors. It's rumors. Rumored. I just went from talking about, I hate Johnny Depp, let's not talk about him anymore, to like, ooh, Beetlejuice. Shout out to Kevin Hill. Happy late birthday to you, brother. All you May babies. Happy birthday, man. Can you believe May is almost over, man? Memorial Day. 100 deadly days of summer, they call it, guys. Hopefully, y'all are out there watching your shit on the road, man, because the police are out. The police are fucking out there, guys. And rightfully so. You know, they say statistically that between like the first 100 days of Memorial Day weekend are the most deadliest on the roads. And he I'm sorry, I was just reading a comment. And yeah, I almost kind of contributed to, you know, that statistic, man, in taking a life on the road, man. Drinking and driving, guys. I'm here to share my story with you all now, guys. Gather around. Like I say, this isn't the and I've shared this story with you all before. I'm not so sure if I've shared it though in the sober mind frame and mindset that I'm in right now. So yeah. I used to have a really bad thing about drinking and driving, man. Like fucking I would get hammered, you know, and I'd want to go get something to eat. Or I had to go around the corner for some shit or another, man. And a lot, you know. And you know, I was just playing Russian roulette, you know, with the loaded gun. And oh, let's see here. Stop. Girly Girl says Mike just uploaded a video. He's at Tina's. Oh God. Like, let's see how far that, like I said, let's see how far that goes. This, I don't know. I don't expect it to be going too much further than where the last one went, honestly. We're at Tina's house. Like, yeah, like, let me see here. Let me click on it. Okay. Pause my story real quick. Okay, yeah, look, we're at Tina's. Look, well, I mean, come on, bro. Oh, look at Tina's house. Oh, God, Bo. Damn, Bo. She playing X Games out there, man. I get my skateboard and fucking, damn, cut some fucking kickflips or something, man. I'm jealous of Albert, dude. I would love that had me a cool ramp like that to skate on. Like I said, though, it's all fucking fabricated bullshit. Once again, if we got to show you guys, let's go here. For anybody that still believes that Michael shit is fucking real, I don't know. Like, it's funny. You can go here, right? Meticula. Medicule vitriol. This weirdo. Where's it at? There it is, right there. Together. Like, look, here's Michael and Tina D.
I never fucking at Grandpa's house. I never left my house. John Hadney called Charlie with the story. Charlie got a hold of Mike and it went from there. But that is over and done with. We've been there, done that. I was accountable. And I will tell you what I told the judge. I didn't egg his house, but I'll take the restraining order because I don't go by there anyway. That's exactly what I said.
That's true. Oh, look, Michael's taking up for her right now. Look, that's true. That's true. She didn't egg Grandpa's house after Michael did how many fucking videos saying that, hey, she egged Grandpa's house? We went to fucking court. You think I went to fucking court and I lied to the fucking judge? That's what Tina says. He lied to a judge, Bo, and said I egged the house. Tina fucking wants a goddamn again.
Ass away from me like your father fucking told you.
You're right.
Look, Michael and her are so fucking cool.
Said he's dead to us, Michael. Leave it that way.
Yeah, he did.
Look, Michael's trying to play so fucking like he's gonna fucking fight her and he's mad at her and shit right now. They're fucking chilling on stream together. Fuck off. Fuck off, bro. And that's so retarded, you know, and the people fucking know it. And so when they watch and they see Michael going to Tina's house trying to act like some fucking real shit going on or whatever. People are just like, more instances of Michael fucking lying to us. Just another instance of Michael fucking lying to us. And so I love it, dude. I say go for it. I say make it look as ridiculous and stupid as possible. Continue to fucking out yourself. You know what I mean? For the lying, clickbait, and con artist that you are. And I'll be waiting for you to come knocking on my door. Come and knock on my door. Give me some fucking company. I swear to God, I'm gonna knock you flat on your ass. I'm going to give you a fucking video that might fucking earn you 1 million views. You're going to look embarrassed like a motherfucker in it. I'm going to have you shit your fucking pants once again. Like, you remember that time that you shit your pants all the way to Dollar General? Well, we're going to fucking do that round 2. Round poo. So, anyway. Let's get back to my story about drinking and driving, which is drinking has always been my fucking problem, dude, man. It's a sickness, a disease, some people call it, you know. It's definitely a Lost Villain says that's what gets the views, though. That's what I'll get. We'll give him then. Erica will be recording when I do it too. Like, he ain't gonna be the only one with a camera. Well, Erica's gonna have the better vantage point. I'll have the better view, footage. So, you know, tune in here. But and I won't be drinking neither. I'll make sure that this shit is, I'm sober as a jaybird, like I am now. Like, I'm almost 2 years sober, and yeah, you know, it's like I'm doing really good. That's like one of the, I guess that's probably the biggest thing, the biggest reason why Michael would come to my house and get in my face is because I'm doing so fucking good. And because I've been damn pulling the bed sheet from off his ass for so long and so efficiently, you know what I mean? That he's like, I don't know what else to fucking do. And I'm telling you, I would love for him too. Like I say, you're not invited. We're not going to sit here and say, I'm not going to sit here and say, come to my house, please. No, no, I'm not. You're not going to hide behind any sort of technicality. You are uninvited, or you are not welcome around my house, you know. And if you show up, you're going to get done up. But I will say that I hope he does. Please, I fucking hope he does. You know what I mean? Like, dude, if you think that I would not like to get my hands on this fucker, you know, then you obviously underestimate the you obviously underestimate the power of human emotion. You know what I mean? I would love to. Just waiting on you, brother. But like I said, it won't be so dramatic like it could have been had I been drinking, dude. Because like, you all see just how far I take things when I drink, man. Oh my God. Like, I'll say anything to whoever to cause the most, you know, emotional distress in one as possible, you know. And not only that, I'll also act upon, you know, shit, man. I'll fucking, you know, think about punching somebody in the face, I'll go punch him in the fucking face. You know, like, that's where that come from. I remember this dude, his name was T-Bone. Everybody called him T-Bone. I forget what his real name was, but he was a fucking meth head, fucking 7-layer loser that fucking stole from everybody that helped him out, you know, ended up living in the woods, you know, hand to mouth, you know, off of girls and shit, you know, and the sympathies of kinder people, you know, one of those type of motherfuckers. And I just couldn't fucking stand his ass. And one night he had just gotten out of fucking jail. And I had a guy that was rooming up with me, you know, that was really good friends with this guy. And he was like, I think I want to let him come on over. And I was like, yeah. Knowing in the back of my head that as soon as he shows up, that I'm going to beat the crap out of him. Not as soon as he shows up, but that I'm going to try this guy. And I'll be damn sure if I didn't try this guy by the end of the night, man. The guy even tried to get out of my house. You know, I was sitting there fucking talking shit, man. and kind of intimidating him because he had talked some shit before and told some girls that I'd said that he told my one friend. Let me stop. He had told my friend Kayla that I said that she didn't have no teeth. You know, I don't know where the fuck it had come from, but I was like, but she was upset. Clearly, she probably doesn't have teeth. I never really could tell. She never really smiled in her pictures and stuff. But I didn't know, obviously, like obviously it was the thing that went around and he told everybody that I said it, and I didn't even know nothing about it. So obviously I wanted to beat the crap out of this dude. Yo, fuck this dude. You don't go around lying about me just to fucking talk, you know what I mean, to try to make friends or whatever. Or maybe he was jealous because this girl was actually living with me. She was my roommate's girlfriend. They were living at my house, me and her had no sort of anything going on. You know what I mean? Me and her her boyfriend were cool. He was my homie from way back. I let him come live with me and shit. But this guy was feeling some type of way about us kind of chilling and doing our thing and partying constantly. Man, we were partying so fucking hard. And this was before this was not long before my DUI, guys. This was probably about 6 months before, and I actually wouldn't get charged with a DUI. I would get charged with a hit and run. I've actually got the driving record out there. I'll show you guys in a minute. Also, because Michael claims that I don't have a driver's license, that my driver's license is suspended, and I've got proof right out there that I'll show with you all in a minute. Only one of us doesn't have a driver's license. Raise your hand if you ain't got a raise your hand if you ain't got a driver's license, Michael. He ain't even got a fucking learner's permit. So anyways, man, this guy, he gets out of jail, and I knew that he was talking all kinds of garbage. Telling people shit and getting them pissed off with me and shit, So I was, wanting to put hands on him, and realized he's coming to the house. I'm like, yeah, let's do it, and I got extra drunk. I got drunk like I'm gonna start some shit, like I'm, sometimes you need a little bit extra to, and I got fucking hammered, dude. Got some vodka. I had my malt liquor. I always drank Schlitz 8.5. Black can with Gold Bull on it, high gravity. And man, it's so weird, man, that I can sit there and talk about like, yo, man, that was my drink. That was my drink. You know what I mean? Because, dude, I was stuck on that drink for so fucking long, dude. Here being without it, dude, it's very liberating to say, yeah, that was my, and to be able to talk about, this negative side of me, with a certain amount of detachment, because that's not me anymore, man. It's kind of exciting to feel, and to look back at and know that, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. You need to see your progress, to feel the progress. The B Dog 51, much love, says, hey, Charlie, I don't believe anything Pickle Boy has said about you. Well, I appreciate that. Like, at this point, like, you guys shouldn't believe anything that Pickle Boy says about anything. You know what I mean? Like, he is in desperation mode big time. He is always, lied and manipulated the emotions of his supporters, for financial gain. But never more so blatant as here recent. Like, the tide has definitely turned on Michael. And he's on his way out, and he really doesn't want to be on his way out. He's swimming against the current, and yeah, he's making himself look really bad in the process. Like, he likes to keep talking about how Charlie wants to keep bringing up shit that happened in the past. Like, bro, you've never fucking apologized for it, for one, for lies and bullshit that you put me through for financial gain, and to also to try and to destroy me, on besides the fact that Michael did a video having Johnny accuse me of giving him drugs and alcohol just a year ago, right? Am I supposed to forget about that? Hold on, let's see here. Where's this at? Hold on a second. Let me go to the videos. Scroll down. Look, I mean, this is just a year ago.
The weed wasn't green. It was gray, blue.
And
What?
there was in the first time there was like something
Gray.
Look, this was just a year ago. This was back in
the blue
April
part, it
or
looked
May.
like this little bar. It was like really small. Like I don't know what it was.
What is that?
It's like a light blue and it's really small.
And he said it was weed.
Yeah,
Hold on, I don't understand that. A bar. What does that mean?
I don't know. He said something about a bar inside of weed. And I just said, all right. He
I
said
don't
it.
understand.
He said, if you want to get high, take this.
Oh my god.
Listen to Bridget.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
I've never
Listen,
heard of blue weed before.
listen to just listen to the reactions. This is some fake stage bullshit, and they're trying their best to sound legitly authentic.
I just said, all right. He
I
said
don't
it.
understand.
He said, if you want to get high, take this.
Oh my god.
Hold on. It was. I never heard of blue weed before. Was it like a pill bar?
I don't know, but it looks like a pill bar. Like it's like it's like a rectangle, but like really tiny.
What the hell?
Have you heard of anything like that? I don't do drugs. I don't know.
Hold on, I can probably look it up because I know what exactly it looks like.
Johnny does drugs, don't he?
What would you Google?
I don't know, like a light blue pill.
I guess do that.
Magic
I
Forest
mean,
said
I
they
never
did that
saw
because
a
he
light
was
blue
jealous
pill
that you took grandma and the boys on that trip. Remember?
But it was in the weed?
Yeah.
It was just sitting there? Or?
Yeah, like
I do remember that.
It was in a medicine bottle.
Took
The
mom
blue-
and the boys out on vacation to Edisto
you
Island.
know? It was in a medicine bottle. It was really small.
What did he do? He like put it into it?
No, he started to like
That's not weed, Jonathan. That's something else.
Listen
Yeah.
to Michael trying to be
Yeah,
hard, like
I don't know what it was.
trying to be like,
And he gave that to you?
Yeah, he said if you want to get high, take this.
Jesus.
Check Google and see if you can find it.
All right.
I've never heard of anything like that.
I'm gonna Google what pills do you smoke?
Smoke pills? That's not. Nobody smokes pills, right?
No. The only pill that. No.
yeah. And so let's go here and go to the damn comments. Not gonna lie, that sound mad fake. Look, like the like and dislike bar has since been hidden. YouTube has decided to try and mollycoddle the emotions of fucking losers like Fatty when they post shit like this. But I guarantee, the dislikes were like at least fucking damn double, if not more. I'm stumbling on my words because I don't want to sit here and get pinned down on a fucking number. Look at this. Nicole Johnson says this is all bullshit. Check it out. That's Nicole Johnson. Come on. Hey, asshole. Says it's fake because Johnny's shirt is bright blue and Michael set it up. And what color should he make the pill to lie about Charlie? And then Michael said, oh, let's just make the pill the same color as Johnny's fucking shirt. Look. And everybody fucking called him out on it. Everybody said this whole video is a lie and all this because Charlie took his family on a vacation. And what Michael did to his own mom, kicking her out of her house and taking away her phone. Wow, all that bullshit. And saying that Charlie did this, you need a life. Grow up tomorrow. This drama shit gonna end. And yes, you can delete my comment if you want. Look, so I mean, they're all just like, you know what, Michael, I'm fucking tired of you goddamn trying to damn lead us by the nose with your shit. Courtney B, you says you're sick. Charlie trying to do something good, nice, and wholesome for those boys for once, and you trying to take him down. You are gross. Yeah, guys. Me and Erica got ourselves a Airbnb the whole weekend for Edisto. Mom said that she had never been to the beach since she moved back to Charleston. Michael and them are living damn 45 minutes from the beach. Can't even fucking take his mom to the beach. Oh, guys, yeah. So, so there is reason. There's validation for my anger and for me to continue to bring shit up and why I will. That I will continue to bring shit up. Like I say, I've got my haters blocked and shit on Twitter and shit. Like, Fatty, Floppy, who else? Pretty much anybody that's trying to hit me up and troll me, with just bullshit, trying to flood my Twitter timeline with just negative bullshit, or trying to get me to argue with said bullshit, created narrative, blah 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 blah. I'm like, fuck you. I blocked him and moved on. And trying my best not to go to look. Like, I haven't looked at fucking Fatty's Twitter. I haven't looked at Floppy's Twitter. I'll go look at Michael's Twitter every now and again. You know what I mean? And I've seen that he is still kind of like involved, like with the this operation they got going against me right now. And I'm waiting for it. I'm ready to see what's going to go down. And like I say, while I continue to try and thrive and grow myself in a positive light, I'm still not gonna back down to any bullshit that Michael may try to fucking throw at my front door. You know what I mean? And that when he does come up to my front door with some shit, that I'm gonna be right there, opening that motherfucker up with a hard overhand left to the motherfucking kisser, bro. Oh God, crazy. Says, how about Isaac having naked pictures of underage Albert on his phone? Albert thought he was talking to a cute girl his age, and it was actually Isaac. So yeah, Isaac absolutely has underage nudes of Isaac. I mean, of I don't know about that. I know that he was hitting people up in private messages, trying to get them to go and catfish Albert into giving him into sending nudes. I'm not so sure that it hasn't happened or not. Magic Forest says, you have every right to defend yourself. And Erica, thank you. And I absolutely will. You know what I mean? I absolutely will. I did try, earlier on in life, a couple years ago, to kind of just be that fry tuck monk fuck, you know what I mean? That just would absorb all the hatred and anger and just let it come out the other end, while trying to make myself an enlightened man and just let them talk and I won't say anything back or whatever, and you saw how far that got me. Also, what harmed me with that fight, and being the submissive guy, is that I was also harboring that victim mentality, and it was still causing me to go out and get drunk. For me, it was causing me to run away from my emotions and blame others, for why I'm the way I am, or why I'm feeling the way I feel, why I should be able to numb it, and thusly causing me to go out and get drunk, which in turn, had me online running my mouth and talking shit, embarrassing myself. So it was a real weird, it wasn't working for me. On one end, I'm over here saying, yeah, I'm good. It's okay. I'm not going to let the bullshit get to me, and then once every week, every 2 weeks, I'm getting fucking wasted and I'm spouting a bunch of evil shit. You know what I mean? Because, I've been absorbing all this evil and anger and hatred without having a certain outlet in which to release it, except for alcohol. And it was a real bad cycle, that I feel like I broke now, like I don't run from those emotions and that guilt, you know what I mean? That consequence, If there's one thing that you guys haven't heard from me, it's excuses for my bullshit, for why I've done what I've done. You haven't heard me deny, my faults, my wrongs, I've, in this, search for me to become a better person, a deeper, stronger, loving, caring, brave, you know what I mean? What else? Respectable and confident man. You know what I mean? I have to be able to take 100% moral inventory of myself, my life, 100% responsibility for my actions and shit, while standing up for myself and for what I believe in as well. You know what I mean? Just like these soldiers that went out and they fought and they died for what they truly believed in, in a foreign land amongst strangers that they didn't know, fighting with other men who held the same amount of ferocity and fire in their souls for what they believed in. And they were willing to march forth and die for that, so that their families can practice that freedom to know that love and understanding and kindness. And just, it's hard to describe, man. A sense of that the sense of freedom, of true freedom, is hard to describe, guys. Freedom and peace, man, are just so hand in hand, man. Like, well, not necessarily like you have to fight for that freedom, but to be truly free and at ease, man, there's a certain amount of peace, you know what I mean, that you just can't attain, you know, by running away from yourself or from anyone else. Magical Force, what did Magical Force say? It's just disgusting that even though he owns the AGP franchise, he can't be satisfied. He's still jealous of your life, your artistic expression, beautiful girlfriend, sobriety, and fan base. Well, I mean, like, you know, that's just where, you know, somebody is, you know, when you constantly look at somebody else and you're constantly taking inventory of another, you know what I mean, and you know, you're upset with their gains, you know, you're never going to be happy with yourself. You know, in a race of keeping up with the Joneses, nobody ever really truly wins. Nobody's ever truly satisfied. There is no end game. You know, you really need to just be happy with what you have. Like, look at me, guys. Like, dude, I could be tormented like fuck right now, guys. I had 100,000 plus channel at one point. I had the opportunity to go out and make money off of, you know, pursuing my interest and creating friendships worldwide, you know, and I lost it, dude. And it's never going to come back, you know, and I can be super sour about that, you know, or I could choose to live my life, and I could choose to grow and to understand and to seek out what I can attain in life. You know what I mean? And that's why you guys see a certain amount of growth from me. Crazy. Thank you so much. As my boy Charlie, doing better now than he ever has. 2 years clean. Good job. Good woman by his side. Keep moving forward, Charlie. I believe in you, and I see the hard work you put in. I mean, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. And I'm going to continue. Like I said, 8 years. I still haven't even shared my drunk driving story with you all yet. 8 years ago, you know, it was like, I was at my worst. If you think this was bad, I mean, it really, well, I don't know. The fall that I underwent on YouTube with you all was pretty bad. But 2014 was horrible for me too, man. I didn't own my own place, but I was living in a house. I had, you know, a salary job, and I had a side business, man. I was cutting grass and shit, doing my thing. But I wasn't exactly living life, guys. I was living a very hard, I don't like the way my hat looks right here. I was living a very hard, kind of just sad life, man. Like, me and Skylar's mama then got into it again. You know, we're on the offs again, and she wouldn't let me see my kid again, and it was worse then than ever, because here I am living literally like 10 miles away, and I can't ever see her. And I went from seeing her like every freaking damn near every day. There was times where, you know, Skylar's mom would let Skylar come spend the night with me, and then her mom would pick her up and take her to school the next day. You know, but it was a very bad situation. Her mom was with somebody else that she was married to and stuff, and it was just, you know, it was a bad situation, you know, that I ended up calling off. I was like, look, you know, well, I'll share with you. I don't know. I called off because I had feelings for her mom still, you know, while she was with somebody else. She wanted me to kind of be the side guy, and I couldn't do it anymore. You know, I was like, man, you know, and I knew I had to be the side guy in order to have a relationship with my kid, you know, and so I gritted it out for as long as I could, you know, but then, you know, got to a point where I was feeling really strong emotions, and I was feeling jealous. I was, you know, like, you know, us doing the happy thing during the day, and then her going home and, you know, sleeping with her husband at night. It was, dude, it was so bad. I shouldn't have done it, but it was really the only way that I could have spent time with my kid. So I did it, you know, and I did. I got to spend all the time in the damn world with my kid. You know, like I said, I even got to the point where, you know, days during school nights, you know, she let Skylar come spend the night with me, and then come pick her up in the morning and take her to school, you know, like, You know, everything was good until my emotions hit in, and I said, we got to stop it, you know. So we called it quits, and so then I couldn't see Skylar anymore. I'm like, shit. Like, I was like, well, can I still see Skylar? No, she's going somewhere this weekend. I'm like, fuck, you know. So, I mean, that just led me just down a rabbit hole of depression and alcoholism, the likes that I had never known, guys, man. And what was that? No, that was a different time. Yeah, and how did it go down? How did it go down? Okay, yeah. So, I was working for this company, guys, that really depended on me, man. You know that they depended on me to be there daily. I had worked for the company for 8 years. You know, I knew all the system. It was a paint store, and I knew all the system, the computer systems. I knew all the code. It was an archaic code system, you know, computer system with this store. You couldn't just grab a scanner and doop, scan up a bucket of mud putty, or a gallon of paint. You know what I mean? You had to know the code 47 or 52, blah, 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 you know, yada, yada. And I knew it back to front, you know, and they relied on me big time, you know, so much to the point where, you know, after my Mustang, I had a 2000 Mustang convertible 5-speed. It was awesome. It wasn't a V8, but it had the GT body kit. It looked like a GT, you know, but it was basically a Barbie Mustang, you know, and it kind of just fell a fucking part. And the company started letting me use their delivery truck. What did Popper say? Big Popper, chemical castration. What was that? Let's see here. What did Big Pig Popper say? Where is he at? I thought I saw somebody laughing at him. I wanted to see what he said. I don't see it. Chemical castration. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Where was I? Okay, yeah. So my car had shit the bed, and they let me use the delivery truck. You know what I mean? They were like, take it. You know, don't go anywhere with it. And technically, I wasn't supposed to be using, you know, the damn delivery truck. You know, and but they relied on me, you know, and I needed a way to work. I didn't have any transportation aside from, you know, old Pat and Charlie right here, you know, but it was quite a distance away. So anyways, they let me use the truck on the condition that, you know, to and from work only, you know, and obviously I was breaking I was breaking that condition, man, that trust in them, man. Like every night I was, you know, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get me a hamburger or some shit like that, you know. Well, maybe not every night. I did try my best, guys, or not my best, but you know, for the best that an alcoholic could try. You know what I mean? You know, love an alcoholic, endear alcoholic. You know what I mean? Maybe try to believe in an alcoholic, but no one ever really fully trusts an alcoholic because, or should I say, any addict for that matter, because their chemical dependency is controlling them and it is their number one priority overall. You know. And they may feel bad. I can't tell you how many times I went to bed at night drunk as fuck, feeling bad about, you know, responsibilities that I skirted and people that I let down, you know, and that because I chose alcohol or dependent or drugs over them. You know what I mean? It happens, you know. Not many alcoholics or drug addicts go to sleep at night just fully happy in oblivion. There's always, you know, a certain amount of depression or sadness that they lay their head down on, you know. And oh God, yeah. and yeah, I was no different, you know. And like I said, that alcoholism, that sadness was actually fueling, you know, my alcoholism. You know, get sad, run from your emotions to a bottle. You know. But anyways, like I said, I wasn't exactly running around, you know, every night, you know, drunk driving. But you know, there were many nights, you know. And just because you get caught drunk driving doesn't mean it was your first fucking time. You know what I mean? Let's be real and honest. You know, that's one of the first things that they fucking tell you, and you know, in these meetings, you know. And anyway, so I remember it was Memorial Day weekend, guys, and 2014. I had to work that Saturday. I had to open up the store, and I only had to work half a day. So 205 people watching. Thank you all. Love you all for sticking around and listening and letting me share my stories and open my heart up to you guys. It means a lot and it helps with my growth, you know, more than you know. So, yeah, so I worked a half a day, got off at 12 o'clock. But while I was working, you know, I got up and checking Facebook, you know, messing around on Facebook while I'm waiting on customers. It was pretty dead on Saturday, you know, so I came in, I opened up the store, I'd get the computer set up, the lights on, machines running, and then I'd grab my coffee and my biscuit and my paper, and I had myself a dining room table out at the lobby, you know, for customers to come in and sit and wait and while we made their paint and they do their orders or paperwork or read coffee or scratch their ass or whatever, you know. And so I'll sit there just chilling, you know, eating my breakfast, you know, and cruising Facebook. And I seen where a friend of mine was talking about he's having a party. You know, a friend of mine I hadn't seen in a long time, you know, and it was the squad. You know what I mean? The squad, guys. Hadn't squatted up in a long fucking time, guys. And I was like, well, hey, maybe I'll show up, yada yada, you know. But, you know, work didn't end until work ended at 12. Who knows when the party was going to start? So I went ahead and closed up, not 10. Store, I had to close the store down at 12. So closed the store down at noon, went out and got me some beer and shit. And I figured, hey, you know what? Fuck it. You know, it's going to be too late. You know, by the time I get over there, you know, by the time the party starts up, I'm just going to stay here and do my thing, you know. So I bought a whole bunch of fucking alcohol. I bought me some damn hot wings, you know, like the breaded bone-in hot wings and put in the oven. Bought me a couple cases of fucking my malt liquors. And I don't remember what game I was playing. I had gotten me a game that I was playing on I was going to play on my 360 and I was going to spend the whole weekend, man, just getting wasted, getting stoned, eating hot wings, drinking beer, playing video games. Sound like a fucking awesome plan, right? A great Memorial Day weekend, huh? It didn't turn out that way, man. I started getting lit around 2 or so and checking my Facebook and shit, you know. Lance, the Wolf Nation, says, thanks for being an honest person, Charlie. Well, man, you know, lying will ruin your fucking life. How's that Kevin Hart said? Lying will ruin your motherfucking life. You know what I mean? And you will be found out about it. And yeah, you know, I mean, running around in circles and trying to cover your ass and create mountains out of molehills, you know, it's just, you know, it'll fuck you up emotionally, you know, and also, you know, socially. No one will fucking believe you anymore, you know. Chemical Castration says, why is it the worst Memorial Day? Worst Memorial Day is not today. Like I said, I'm sharing with you all the worst Memorial Day for me. It happened back in 2014, and kind of if I think back on it, you know, now that I think back on, maybe necessarily the day itself wasn't the worst so much as the repercussions of my actions on that day. So, like I say, I was chilling out at my house 2014. It was May, end of May, just beginning the hot 100, deadly 100 days of summer. And I had my chicken wings, I had my video game, my booze, and I was getting fucked up, you know, and I was checking Facebook, you know, talking to people, you know, doing drunk Facebooking. How many of y'all were friends with me on Facebook back in 2013, 2014? Oh my fucking God, guys. Let me tell you what, man. You want to talk about somebody that was completely out of control, man. If you don't remember me back in 2013 and 2014 on those Facebook days, man, then man, it was worse than Charlie Chill, dude. It was bad. And yeah, you know, drinking and Facebooking and always led to talking shit and showing you ass, you know. And but I'm cool in it, man. I'm playing games and I'm eating food and I'm not getting too drunk because I got some food on my stomach, you know what I mean? And I'm noticing on Facebook that my friend Jason, his party is starting to go into full swing, you know, and I'm like, oh shit. You know, there's my homie Clifton, there's Joey, you know, there's Kyle, there's Brad, there's Ben, you know, and I'm going, you know what I'm saying? The whole fucking squad from back when was there, you know, and they're hitting me up, yo, Charlie, get your ass over here, man. Got a party, bro. You ain't got to leave. Like everybody was welcome to spend the night, get fucked up. They had food, man, chicks, dude. Good times, man. So I said, bet, I'm on my motherfucking way, dude. I hadn't hung out with my boys in forever. So I show up at the party, man, and we just fucking rip into it, man. We're having the best fucking time, dude. People I ain't seen in years, guys and girls, you know what I mean? Good bud passing around, man. 30 different kinds of drink, you know, just great conversation, great food, all around good time, you know. Until it's not a good time anymore. You know what I mean? You know how that shit gets, you know, especially when you're an alcoholic like me, you're an emotional alcoholic like me. Okay. So I'm going to share with you all right now that my friend that was having the party, his name was Clifton. And I don't know how many of you all remember the name Clifton or are too familiar with the story between us, you know, the very sad history between me, my brother and sisters, Clifton, and his little brother, Chris. So, long story short, you know, his brother Chris was the one that we saw get hit and killed by a car, you know, not this far from me to you. I mean, I was literally this far from my little friend whenever I seen him get hit and killed, you know, in Paris, you know, and it was like a certain unspoken kind of thing, bond / pain, you know what I mean, between me and Clifton. You know what I mean? Like he always kind of blamed himself for it, you know, and I always wondered how much he may have blamed me or my brother or my sisters for it, you know, when actually it was just it was an accident, you know. If anything, yeah, I blame the guy that was fucking driving the car because he saw kids playing in the fucking street and didn't slow the fuck down. Like, come on, what the fuck is? Why did I still don't understand why they didn't take this fucking guy to jail. But it was deemed an accident, and no charges were pressed. Gooseberry Ministry says that's trauma. It's absolute trauma. We all suffered through that trauma as well. And I think Kimberly was the only one who would actually undergo any sort of mental therapy over it. Like she actually would go see a therapist outside of school for that pain because she was actually like holding his hand damn near whenever he got hit. And they had just kissed too. I won't forget it, man. I come walking back from dad's house or from grandma's house. Grandma was in the hospital. Me and dad had just got done cleaning the house after we threw popcorn all over the place. We had a popcorn party. And Chris was actually, you know, the clown of the party right there. He's making us laugh and acting like his brother banging some girl that was staying at his house that we were all laughing at. And we're all throwing popcorn at each other. I just had us a fucking good old time, you know. And then Michael, Kimberly, Jennifer, and Chris, they all left the house. And it was me and Dad. And I helped Dad pick up the popcorn. Dad said, stay with me, bud. Help me clean up this mess real quick, buddy. You know, so I stayed with him and picked up popcorn and shit. And like the sun was just starting to set, man. It was just starting to go over the trees and shit, you know. And it was around Christmas time too. So, you know, once that sun starts to go, I mean, it falls. And so I helped Dad pick up the popcorn and shit, you know, and go back to the house. And as I'm walking, I'll never forget it to this day, man. As I'm looking at it right now, man, like I can still see like Michael and Kimberly and Jennifer and Chris, man. I can see them all kind of darting, little flicking back and forth across the street, you know, from the house to this side of the road over here. And I said I wasn't going to get too far into it. I'm not going to get too far into it. We were there. And it was a thing that me and Clifton and I always kind of held together, you know, like maybe he wanted to know, but he didn't want to know, like questions that he was going to ask, but damn didn't want to ask, you know, like. And here I am at his party, you know, fucking 3 sheets to the wind, fucked up on every damn thing, you know. And I remember that I was on the front porch and I was talking with a girl and her boyfriend. I don't know if it was a girl and her boyfriend. I was talking to a girl and a guy, and she had said something like, you know, like about Clifton. She's like, why is Clifton, you know, he always seems to have such a sadness in his eyes, you know? And like when she said that, it just kind of opened a floodgate for me. I was like, oh, you didn't know? I was like, oh, you didn't know me? You don't know about Clifton, about what happened back in 1996? December of 96, you know? And it just all came out from there, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and I'm drunk and I'm in an emotional state, and I've got friends around me that are kind of like, "Hey, Charlie, no, man, 86 that, bro. Like, don't bring it up right now because it's you know, it's a fucking, you know, it's a very sore issue for Clifton, for this kid's brother, man. He, you know, he underwent a certain amount of trauma to himself, you know, and yeah, you know, and he doesn't want to be reminded of it. You know, we're here having a good time, you know, and you know, people that have grown closer to Clifton than I had over the years, because you know, we had kind of drifted apart after that trauma, after that horrible experience, you know, and also just, you know, um, growing up in life, you start to find new friends and shit, you know, and I just maybe I should have known. I couldn't stop myself. I was highly emotional and I was wasted, and so I just start kind of telling about what happened. I kind of I start bringing out about, you know, the fact that what, you know, what went down occurred with his brother, you know, years before, and how I had seen it and shit. And then next thing I knew, Clifton, boom, there's Clifton right there on the front porch with me, you know, and he's got his arm, he puts his arm around me, dude, and he's crying. I guess apparently, you know, he had done heard me telling the story to somebody, or somebody else went in and was like, "Hey, Clifton, Charlie is telling about your brother, story about your brother or whatever," you know. And then next thing I know, boom, there's Clifton, and he's got his arm around me, and he's crying, you know, and I'm crying, dude. And it's not like he's mad. He's not mad at all, dude. Like, he's hurt. Like, you know, like it could have been a time for us to fucking maybe mend and bond and heal or something, you know, but it wasn't the right situation. It wasn't the right time, you know. And um he was trying to tell me, just let it go, Charlie. Just, I know, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, brother, it hurts me too. Yada yada. Let's just let it go. You know, but I guess by this point, you know what I mean, I was inconsolable. You know, I guess, you know, all the memories was flooding back to me. You know what I mean? The vision of how everything went down and everything, and the fact that it was hard. I couldn't cope. You know what I mean? It just washed over me, guys, and I just couldn't let it go. You know, that I was crying and stuff, and they made me leave. You know, I was so hammered. Like, uh, you know, like looking back on it, I wish that there was somebody that was maybe not so emotionally tied to the situation, um, that could have perhaps said, "Hey, Charlie," because I asked him, I was like, "Man, can I just sleep in my truck? Can I just sleep it off?" And like, "No, man, you just got to go, man. Charlie, please just go, Charlie." You know, and I, you know, you know, and I did, you know, and I drove back home. I drove fucking. It wasn't 5 miles from the house, right? But it was far enough for me to turn my life upside down, guys. And I did, man. So I left his house, and he literally lived right across the street from the Barnyard Flea Market, right? Y'all remember where the Barnyard Flea Market was? So, and I'm pretty much on Highway 1, a straight freaking, not even 5 mile shot from Highway 1 to Rimcourt. Let me see here. How far is that? Let's go ahead and look here. Yeah, I see some trolls are in here trying to get some of my attention. I ain't even noticed them, have I? They've got, that's got to be killing them, guys. I love this, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna stop confronting my brother and addressing his bullshit or whatever. But as far as his trolls and shit go, like, they're inconsequential to me. You know, I don't have to damn entertain their bullshit. I don't have to look at their Twitter. I don't have to read their comments or anything. Gooseberry Ministry says it takes a real low life to troll during this story. Well, trolls aren't the let me try Barnyard Flea Market. Trolls aren't the most stand-up fucks in the world, are they? From Barnyard Flea Market to 104 Rimcourt, West Columbia. 5.2 miles. Now I want to show you guys. Take a look. Look how straight this fucking road is, guys. Let's see if I can get in. Look how straight this fucking path is, guys. All the way down US 1. It was so easy for me. It would have been so easy just to get home, guys. But I was fucked up. I was towed up out the frame. And I was in a very highly emotional state. And I was fucking around with my damn Twitter. I pulled a Floppa Belly. Y'all know how Floppa Belly, I don't know if you know or not, Floppa Belly got fired from driving ambulances because she was Facebooking with her fucking Facebook while she had a patient in the back of her fucking truck. She was transporting a patient to the fucking hospital and she's messing around on fucking Facebook. And fucking ran in the back of somebody at a red light. Got caught because all fucking ambulances have cameras. How about, since you're in here and you want to fucking try and troll, let's talk about you getting fired for Facebooking and paramedicing. Don't try to paramedic and social media at the same time, please. She got fucking fired for it. Like, I can't say too much more though, guys. I did the same thing. But hey, I'm laughing at myself. I laugh at your ass too. Just like whenever Jennifer got her fucking fired because Floppy wanted to fucking run her mouth. Don't, here's another thing. Don't transport a patient that you have a problem with and then air out their business on social media. They'll get you fucking fired for it. Ain't that right, Floppy? Tell everybody. Tell everybody how Jennifer got you fired. Tell everybody how you got yourself fired first and then Jennifer got you fired. She lucked up and fucking got a transport job with somebody else and then lost that fucking job thanks to Jennifer. Good job, Jenny. So anyways, back to maps. Yeah, look at that, guys. A straight shot from point A to point B. But I was drunk as a skunk. And I was in a highly agitated state, and I'm sitting there fucking with social media, like, or looking, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Guys, man, I came up to to a stoplight that I've stopped at 1,000 times, man. I've showed you guys on a video where it happened. And I was slowing down to the light, to the stoplight. I saw the light. I slowed down. And I'm starting to mess up over my phone. So I don't know why the fuck I'm like, oh, where's my phone? I'm stopped. And I'm sitting there trying to look at my fucking phone while apparently I wasn't stopped. I must have been going like 5 miles an hour or so. I mean, it wasn't like I fucking slammed into somebody. It was no injuries were caused. But, oh my God. But, you know, impact nonetheless, and it was a recordable accident, right? So boom, I'm like, oh shit, that's what I said too. I hit a jar and I'm like, oh, what the fuck just happened? And I said, oh shit, I backed up off the fucking car. I hit the car, I put it in reverse, I backed up. Part of the bumper was hooked to their back bumper, and bent it straight like that, you know, as I was backing up, and I said, oh shit, like I done fucked up, guys. And I had alcohol on me. I was drunk. I wasn't trying to get caught because I had been caught with a DUI once before. I had to go to ADSAP classes to get my license back, undergo alcohol therapy treatment, all that shit. I had to pay like $10,000 fucking dollars, guys. But I did get, the DUI taken off my record, and I figured that's why I was gonna do it. Like I didn't want to DUI my record, man. So I drove home. Woo. And I did. I left the scene, man. Drove all the way home, and I don't know whether I put something on my social media or what. It's only 5 miles from the house, from my friend's house, so I was literally only 1.5 miles from the accident. I literally drove like 1.5 miles, 2 miles from the accident to my fucking doorstep. And I don't know whether I fucking wrote anything on social media about it or whether the police officers were canvassing the neighborhood, but they found the truck. They claimed that I had my door wide open. I don't know. I don't think that I just stumbled. And I might have just been like, oh, I do remember I got back home and I sat on my couch and I just said, fuck! Oh my God! What the fuck did I do? Like, dude, like a nervousness and a fucking and a fear. And a holy shit, I fucked up big time. The likes that, I've never really known before, guys. Imagine. You go from partying and chilling, having a great fucking time. Got your own place, your own job, get you a side job outside. I was cutting grass twice a month during the warm months, making good money doing it. Getting fucked up, but I was in a downward spiral of depression though. But yeah, I went from doing all that to damn fucking hit and run, hiding from the cops. Like, holy fucking shit, what am I gonna goddamn do? What do I do? How do I get out of this? Like, there ain't no fucking getting out of it. So you know what I did? I went to sleep. Take back your voice says, Charlie, you should consider making a documentary about Angry Grandpa franchise, how its success has affected the family, how you guys came from so little, Mike's financial abuse, etc. You know what? That's a really good idea. That's a really, really good idea. And how it's affected not only Michael, but the rest of the family and where the rest of the family are in life then and now. What do y'all feel about that idea? I kind of like that idea. That's something that I can put time and energy into and put myself into because it is myself. So anyways, I didn't know what the fuck to do, man. So what I do, I went to sleep. I don't remember if I shut the front door or not. I don't know if I left it cracked or whatever, but I went to sleep. And I was awakened. It must have been 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I got shook awake in my bed. 10:40. Police walkie-talkies. The fucking police had then found out where I lived, found the truck, found the vehicle, entered my house, claiming that I left the front door open, so they were investigating. I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. And straight up, guys, I was laying down on my bed in just my jeans. I didn't have underwear on. I didn't have socks on. I didn't have a shirt on because that's how they took me to jail. I'm literally laying on my bed and I'm getting shook awake. I'm like, huh? What's going on? Like, Mr. Green, come on, step up. Get up, sir. And as I'm getting up out of the bed, I'm like, what's going on, man? There, click, click. Fucking cuffs on me, bro. Straight the fuck up. Reaching into my pockets, grabbing all my shit out of my fucking pockets, dude. Fucking half ounce of weed. Fucking damn 2.5 foot bong that I had. I had me a nice fucking leather. It wasn't nice. It was beat up, but it was nice for me. I liked it. A beat up leather chair in my room that was my smoking chair with a fucking 2.5 foot bong that I liked. I had that, my weed, and taking me straight the fuck out. Do you know what you did? Blah blah blah. And I was just kind of quiet and out of it. And I didn't know how much to tell or whatever. But yeah, it took me straight on in. Now, guys, it was bad enough that it was a hit and fucking run. To make matters worse, it was with the company vehicle. I lived in the company's house. Like the guys that I worked for were fucking millionaires. Rose Talbert Paint Company. They owned a couple of paint stores around South Carolina. They owned a shit ton of land. Their family became rich off of cotton. They were cotton farmers. Made a shit ton of money. Had a shit ton of land, passed it along to their children and shit, who then turned that into a business. They bought businesses and they bought up a lot of real estate, man. I mean, these guys own upward of 1,000+ houses in the Greater Columbia, West Columbia area. Had me installed in one of their houses, had me cutting grass on their properties. Hell, even had me painting, doing half-ass paint jobs here and there, man. I was doing great, man. And they put a lot of trust into me, and I broke that trust 1,000%, man. And I'll to this day, I still apologize for that to them. You know what I mean? I really screwed them over. You know what I mean? David James says, keep an eye on castration. Wow, what did castration say? Let's see here. Oh, well, okay. Anyways, where was I at? Oh yeah, man. Like, so I cut grass, painted houses on the side, all this, and I was doing well, man. But I fucked him over so hard, dude. Like, I lost my job. I was assistant manager at this paint company and I was pretty much the fucking manager, man. Like, started working in Charleston. I was the assistant manager while the manager was an outside sales rep who was never at the store. Anytime anybody ever called up or they came into the store, it was Charlie, 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 And I mean, I held it the fuck down, dude. So much, in fact, that they moved me from Charleston up to Columbia, gave me a place to stay and a side hustle while I co-managed 2 separate stores. Man, they put a lot of faith and trust into me, and I shit all over it, because I couldn't control my alcoholism, because I couldn't reel it in, because I wasn't ready to live a clean, sober lifestyle, and I lost it all. And where do I go from here? Like, they took me to jail. Oh, yeah, that's it, man. They took me to jail. I had bond court. They took me to jail like 4:00 in the morning. By 8:00 that morning, I had bond court. And by noon, I was up in a freaking a mass holding cell. It's like open dorm or holding cell type deal where they give you a bunk and shit. And I'm laying down on this fucking bunk and I'm looking at this wall with a freaking damn chip in the wall that looked like a freaking shark. I mean, it had like the fin on the back tail. It had the body kind of come down. It had the slight protuberance down low from where the fin would slightly poke out under the jutting of the belly. It had the head. It even had kind of the mouth. And then so I sat there and I kind of drew in all the details to the shark, like the gills and the teeth and the eyes and shit, man. And I just sat there and I fucking cried, dude. And I wondered, how the fuck did everything get twisted upside down so fast? How did I lose it all like that? What's Dago says? Oh, y'all are blocking some people. Okay, I appreciate that. Like I say, like the haters and the trolls, man, they're being paid and they're coming at me big time. But I'm not entertaining it, guys. Like I say, we are in control of our own happiness. You know what I mean? You decide what you let permeate your mind. You know what I mean? Whether you wish to focus on that negativity and that bullshit, that is focused on you constantly, whether you like it or not, or you can brush that shit aside and focus on success, focus on other things, focus on what makes you happy. And I got to tell you that it's been over a week since I came down out of the mountains, man, but there's still a certain amount of like peace and calm right here, dude, that I'm nurturing and I'm holding on to, man, and that I'm feeding, and that I got to tell you that would not be there if I entertained the trolls. You know what I mean? I argued with them. If I went to their shit and I watched to see what they're doing. And I got to tell you, man, it feels good not doing it. How do you like this, trolls? How do you like how we're doing this game now? How do you like how I am affecting you all with what I'm saying emotionally? But you aren't getting that out of me because I'm not paying attention to what you say. Think about that, guys, and try that. If you have, certain people that go out of their way to try to give you a bad day, to try to upset you, to try to bring a little darkness into your sunshine, think about it like that. Think about if you don't entertain their shit, if you don't give them that little bit of space in your mind. And in the meantime, you still spoke your truth and you still lived your life and you still made them angry just by existing and having, a perspective, then now you're the one controlling the situations. I know not what they say because I'm not over there damn paying attention to it. But guess what? They are hanging on to every single fucking word that comes out of my mouth right now. Miss Rachel Lynn says, exactly, Charlie. Thank you for that. I told Rachel the other day, because they're trying to go hard on Rachel, you know. Don't even fucking pay attention to what they are saying, what they're putting out there. Just go ahead and keep saying what you got to say, because guarantee you that they're going to pay attention to you. I told y'all the other day, I said I'm straight up blocking the haters out and I'm moving on, because guess what? I don't need them as much as they need me. That I can sit here and I can live my life, and I'm okay with 200 people watching, a couple thousand views of per video, whatever I get, because I'm not living hoping to be a YouTube sensation, a YouTube star. I'm not hoping to have all these views. I don't have illusions of grandeur. Because for one, the channel is always a come and go process. I have no hopes or abilities to create a number. So I'm not so driven by numbers and views anymore. That I just come out here and I do my thing, I live my life, and I've still got a fucking following that I appreciate very much. Hell yeah. Even if I got one of you guys out here saying, man, we love you, Charlie, you're doing good, we've seen the change. Even if I've got one of you out there doing that, that means everything to me. And guess what? It means everything to Michael too, because he's paying one person $400 just to show their face and argue with him on Twitter or live stream, somebody's live stream. That one person that damn has my back out of all of this, after all this shit, is that one person that's going to trigger Michael over the edge. So even if I've got one of you, I'm good. It ain't a numbers game to me, baby. This whole time, all this has been about me showing to you all that I can change, that I can become a different person, that I can become a better, stronger individual, that I can strive through the pain into the gain. And have I not shown you all? Do you not feel like you see a changed man before you? Here I am. What is it? This is the last day of May. Or no, tomorrow is actually the last day of May. Last year, I said that I was 1 year sober on June 1st. I thought that the days had kind of worked out to where the first of every month would be my new sober day. And I was looking forward to saying, hey, man, 2 years sober, June 1st, you know. But after going back and looking and doing some research, I realized that I can't do that. I've got to wait until June 5th. That June 5th is actually my official sober day, you know. And, you know, and to be honest and shit, to be honest and keep it 100 with myself, I'm going to adhere to that. June 5th will be my 2 years sober. And I've got to believe that it shows, man. You all have seen me go through so much. You've all seen my ups and downs. You've seen me, you know, actively using and abusing. Drunk, toxic, spitting venom. You've seen me out there begging for attention, dyeing my hair. You know, damn, faking videos with Michael. Letting him damn whisper shit in the bathroom to make it seem like fucking pool house is haunted and shit. You know, you've seen me be untrue, dishonest. Michelle D. Franklin, thank you so much. Happy Heathen, the ungrateful penguin. I like that name. Cosmo Man says, hey, Charlie, you going to buy some fireworks for the 4th of July? We're actually going to be down on Hunting Island for the 4th of July. Maybe I could buy some fireworks, but Fripp Island, which is directly beside Hunting Island, every single year, man, they put on like one of the best freaking fireworks shows. Actually, I don't know if they did it last year. The year before last, they put on an amazing fireworks show that we got to enjoy while we had dinner. Who remembers that? And there will be fireworks shows around, but you know what? That would be cool. I like shooting off fireworks myself. I've always enjoyed it. My favorites have always just been the little bottle rockets. Light them up, wait until they get ready to pop, or yeah, light them up and then throw them and then they shoot off. You break the stick off of one and throw it down and run from it. I would like to. I don't know if we'll have the money for it though, man. You know, fireworks are expensive, guys. You know, like, and it seems like with every blast, like ching ching, dime, nickel, dollar. But I might. It would be nice. I'd like to hang out at the beach and shoot some fireworks, you know. But yeah, man. So that, you know, like I would end up going to jail the day before Memorial Day. Memorial Day is always what, on a Monday. So I would end up getting locked up that Sunday morning around 4 a.m. And they would not let me out until I think it was like August 8th. I spent 108 days in jail, guys. And what? In my whole life, I just lost everything while I was gone, man. Like all my shit. My house was still there. As a matter of fact, Jennifer would end up going to my house while I was locked up. How about that shit? After I got locked up, Jennifer then found out that I was locked up, and she would go stay in my house for a couple of weeks until my landlord, the guy that owned the place, found out she was there, and he was like, "Get the fuck out!" No. They let the place stay there for like how long? That was like 3.5 months until I got out, and then I was able to take all that I could carry. I had a book bag, and then my friend gave me his little daughter's book bag. It had a fucking damn a unicorn. It was like a little pink shiny fucking book bag with a damn unicorn on it. I had my book bag and a shiny pink unicorn book bag full of my possessions, everything that I could carry out the house. Everything else got trashed, man. Somebody stole I had a flat screen TV that I think Jennifer stole. Everything else I had to leave behind, man. I had to turn around and walk away and leave it. And it hurt so bad, man. Ended up having to move in with Jennifer in Monk's Corner and watch her kids for a little while. And that was so bad too. But I was thankful to have it because I had nowhere to go. You know? Had no job, no house, and no aspects, you know, no prospects, you know. Jennifer, they were living out in Monk's Corner, like fucking like an hour from Walmart, dude. There was nothing out there. Couldn't find a job there. Just wallowed in my own depression. Jamie had which was her boyfriend at the time. Jamie had moonshine hidden in a closet that he had for like years, a couple of jars of it, and I would sit there and drink the moonshine until there was none of it left. Doing absolutely nothing with my life, bro. And it's, oh my God, so bad until finally we got into it. And I had to move in with my uncle. Sat over there not doing nothing, trying, but I was still drinking. So you tell me how hard you try. And blah 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 up until y'all saw me move back in with Dad, start my channel, rise to where I was, only to fall again. Only to pick myself back up by the bootstraps to be where I am right now, guys. You know, almost 2 years sober. That's 20% of the time that I spent from getting arrested for hit and run to today. Anti-Bully says, just uploaded a short clip. You might want to see it. Who uploaded a short clip? But I want to show you also one more thing. I've got my 10-year driving record. I want to share with you all. Hey, babe. Looks like Erica's rolling around a little bit. All right, where is this at? I'll show y'all my 10-year record. I'm going to show y'all right here anyway. Let me show you real quick. No suspension. When was this done? This was done on, when did I have this done? Right here. 4/1/2022. April Fool's Day, I had this taken care of. You can see no suspension, Michael. Hey, look, I still got their address. I still got their address on there. I'm trying to change that right now. Actually, they've been taking my mail and giving it to people to share around online because, as you see, I forgot. I still have not changed the address on that, but whatever. I'm gonna show y'all the no suspension. So there's that from Michael, and then I want to show y'all right here. Here's my hit and run. Property and damage only. It happened 5/24/2021. Have a look. I would be convicted on 7/23. And then they wouldn't let me out of jail until like August the 8th or something like that. For like a full 2.5 weeks. I was like, are you letting me out? Like I got 6 months and $2,200. No, yeah. And so I thought I was going to go to prison for it. And people kept saying I was going to get shipped away for it. So I'm waiting. Like, well, what am I going to do? Let me out and send me to prison. Until finally one day during lunch or dinner time, we're all lined up getting ready to get our trays. And we heard, Green, pack it up. And I'm like, oh, shit, I thought I was going to prison. I would actually end up going to prison for it, guys, if y'all will remember, while I was living with Grandpa. They gave me, a year to fulfill my obligations of paying back $2,200 in fines, or I had to do the remainder of the 6 months locked up. I did 3 months. I was going to have to do another 3. And being that it was a 6-month sentence and I didn't fork over the $2,200 because I couldn't afford it, that I ended up going back to prison. Y'all remember that? I ended up getting released on New Year's Eve. If y'all remember that. And yeah, dude, like once again, I've got to be so happy and thankful to this day, man. Look, that it was property and damage only. That there was no injury to the individuals, because I could have killed somebody, man. Drinking and driving like a fucking asshole, man. Please, guys, I say this because, I've done it enough myself, and I even put somebody else, other individuals in harm's way and at risk. Don't drink and drive. It's fucking stupid. It's unnecessary. Anything that you may feel that you need to get done, or a hamburger that you think that you may want, you don't need it that badly. I'm here to tell you right now, man, that your life can turn around for the worst like that, man. Yeah, be conscientious of, your life, your choices. Think about, and if you're addicted to any sort of substance, that you can't get off, man, I hope and pray that, that you find that finality. There's a certain sense of clarity, that you have to attain. There's a certain resolution, the final resolution, that you have to reach in order to put that shit down for good. And I hope that you all find it. There is no secret. It's not about praying to the Lord. It's not about changing your diet. You know what I mean? It's about being conscious. It's about not wanting to suffer, anymore because of your own stupid mistakes. It's about not wanting it anymore. You know what I mean? And you can condition yourself into that, just like how I am right now, where I blocked away all the trolls and shit, and I'm not even looking at their Twitters and shit. Like, I ain't gone to their Twitter once, have I? We used to do this, didn't we? This was part of our thing where we would go, while I was live, I'd go ahead and give the trolls and slobs the attention that they fucking crave from me. You know what I mean? And I haven't been doing it, and sometimes part of me kind of wants to a little bit. Part of me wants to go over there and what has Fatty been saying? What has Floppy been saying so I can laugh at him? But I'm like, no, don't do it. You said you're not going to do it. You'll be a better person if you don't, so don't do it. And I haven't. And I've been practicing that self-control, guys. Anti-bully says on my channel, click on the go-to channel. 550 said something that Mike is going to do soon, and I think you would like to hear it. Anti-bullies too. Let's go. I don't know. I don't really. If it's Isaac's words, I don't really want to hear it, honestly. 550. No, if I'm going to listen to anything, I'm going to listen to it from Michael. I don't need the trolls, the middlemen, Michael's cheerleaders. I don't need them relaying messages to me. And quite frankly, I'm not so concerned about anything that they have planned, like him coming to my house. I'm just going to whoop his ass. Him talking about going back after my job again. Been there, done that. We are safe and secure. 1,000%. What else? My kid. I highly doubt that my baby's mama and my kid are going to go work with this fucker that doxed their information out so many years ago and had all these weirdos making my ex and my daughter feel unsafe. You know? And if by some weird twisted chance that they do, you know, well, then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You know, then that once again will show that they are making the wrong decisions rather than doing the right thing. Where I've reached out numerous times and apologized and admitted to my mistakes and shit, you know what I mean, to try and do better for myself and offer an olive branch to others. They choose not to take that, and they choose the angry route, the drama route. You know, like I say, I give up the drama. You know what I mean? Like, I give up fighting this fucking drama on a daily basis. You know, Michael, you win. You are the king of drama. You can have that. You are the king of drama and bad times. Okay. I cede to that. You know, as I sat back and I realized that that's all this is, this war that we're fighting, and this war that I constantly wage with them. You know, is just one of heightened drama. And every time that they come out with this or that, and I'm like, no, but this or that, you know, and they're like, no, but this or that. Like, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. And I've got it figured out. Like I say, by no means is the drama over with, because Michael has yet to come forward, admit his mistakes, come to me like a man and apologize and try to make amends. And if anything, he's still trying to drive home his narrative that I gave the kids drug alcohol, that I raped my sisters, blah, blah, blah. And I won't stand for it. You know? And I will speak out against it. But it's all about how you do it. It's all about being responsible, honest, mature, level-headed, and not just dragging along with the same old fucking bullshit day in and day out. Lost Villain says, sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, I mean, like, really, like, I am done with that shit. I'm not arguing with all these fucking trolls and spazzes. You know what I mean? Like, if they got shit to say, go ahead and fucking say it. I don't care, because guess what? I can live my life not knowing anything about it. You hold no bearing on my life whatsoever. And what do I look like sitting there constantly arguing with these weirdos and these trolls? Like, nothing is ever going to fucking change their minds. Unless I were to turn around and start kissing Mike's ass. You know, you've seen perception, you've seen mentalities change and flip over and over that. And yeah. Focus on what Michael has to say and react to it accordingly. You know, but all of his extra, all that extra shit, Isaac and Slob Mob and them and them and them, I don't have to acknowledge them. They're shit to me. You know what I mean? They need me more than I need them. Nobody even knew who the fuck Isaac was until he was paid and hired to go after Charlie Chill. And Isaac fucking knows it. How long was Isaac host of Shut the Fuck Up and Listen? 8+ years. Nobody knew who the fuck he was. He was still hitting me up in private messages. Sure, a picture of my daughter. Posting shit on my fucking Facebook. Yeah, if we win if the Penguins win the cup, Justin has to dance in the water sprinkler. Ha ha! Motherfucker was a host for how many years and nobody knew who the fuck he was. He knows where his bread is buttered, and that's why he's still on it. I don't need them, though. I can sit right here and do my thing on a daily basis and have my support. All the support I need. I'm comfortable. 200 people 219 people watching. I'm comfortable with that. Got me some super chats today. I got to let some shit off my chest. Hopefully, once again, display a certain amount of restraint and growth and maturity. What do y'all think? You okay says, so why did he lie? Think about that. Think about that. When it comes to the timeline of our lies and the people behind the lies, think about a person, their testimony, and what they have to lose, what they have to gain from lying. Tell me what I had to lose and what I had to gain from lying, from coming out and telling everybody that I didn't do this, I didn't do that, from denying all their claims. Now tell me what Michael and them had to gain. What did Michael have to lose and what did Michael have to gain? What did I have to lose and what did I have to gain? All I've had to gain is this right here, and I'm happy with it. Well, that's if I lied, though. Sorry. When you think about the people involved in the narrative and the truth and the lie, just look at everyone involved and consider what they have to lose and what they have to gain. How much did Michael have to lose, honestly? To where he created such a fucking web of bullshit around me. And I mean, also think about it. Think about all the shit that he put out on me. That saying I raped my sisters, that I gave my nephews drugs and alcohol, that I beat my father, that I raped my daughter. What else? Like, dude, man, like all the biggest fucking worst shit lies that you could fucking think of, he just fucking dumped on me. And don't you think if I was that big of a piece of fucking shit, it would show? That I would still be that big a fucking piece of shit today? That type of evil is deep, embedded deep into the bones. It's not something that you can flick on and off, that you pick up and that you lose over time. Happy birthday to Sydney. Happy birthday, Sydney. Sydney's got COVID on her birthday. That fucking sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you live through this shit. And beware of monkeypox. We went to Wet and Wild the other day, and Erica we both had the sniffles and shit, and I was like, monkeypox? Woo-hoo. So Melissa Taylor says, Mike and Bridget just love drama. They thrive off of it. All about the money. Well, Michael admitted straight on Boogie's channel that he has to clickbait, that he has to over dramatize everything, that he has to create drama in order to get people to watch. And why does he want people to watch? Because it pays his bills. So Michael thusly creates dramatic storylines and twisted narratives in order to create an income for him in which to survive on. I don't. Me and Erica, we get up and we strap up them boots daily. And we go out into the world and we work our minds and we work our bodies and our muscles. And we earn our paychecks. Which while we're at work earning a living, Michael and his trolls are sitting at home online and on Twitter, privately messaging each other and other people, other friends of mine and shit, talking shit and trying to create more dramatic narrative and storyline to make $1 to get by for the day. I come back home from work and I've got fucking 100 noties from the trolls trying to talk shit and run their mouth while I'm at work, trying to spin narrative and damn win over support, intimidate support, or win support over. And it's so fucking weird how these fuckers, like, some fuckers will sit there and argue with them until they're fucking friends with them. How the fuck? Like, if you like, I'm not gonna sit there and do that. I'm not gonna fucking argue with you until we become friends. If we don't have anything, if I don't see eye to eye with you, we've got grudges, separate and move on. Leave it at that. See so many people on fucking Twitter and Facebook and shit, not really necessarily Facebook, more Twitter, you know, arguing with these fucking trolls and haters until next thing you know, they're like, well, we can agree on that, I guess. And next thing you know, they're fucking friends or some shit. Like, it makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever. If I don't like you, then I don't fucking like you, and I'm not going to fucking talk to you. I'm not going to sit there and argue with you until we find some shred of common ground in which we can create a relationship on. And I would rather not associate myself with anybody that is that weak. Anybody else that feels like they can go on and I don't know, that feel like there's enough hope in Slav Mob or anybody over there to think that there's more than just hate and anger fueling them and driving them. That's why it's so hard for me to keep anybody close to me, dude. Because it's hard to know who to trust, man. I've done let numerous people in, only for them to have their own self-serving shit in mind, you know? Their own schedules, their own itineraries. They just want to be noticed and shit. Or some people, you know, that get blinded by wanting to see the good in others, despite all the fucking negative. And the next thing you know, these people are in there fully entrenched in the negative circles. Fully entrenched in Slav Mob. Old Scooter. Well, the other night it was Scooter, it was Fatty, it was Cotty and Floppy, and Michael was in there. They were always in there just yucking it up, having a great old time. And I told you all, Slav Mob, they've been doing it for months. They found that common ground in which to make something out of because they want attention. Like there was no real conviction in their fight whatsoever. And I also find it funny, check this out, like Scooter, old Disc Fraud, aka Scooter, he quit going after Fatty because it was embarrassing, right? He felt it was embarrassing that Fatty wasn't a worthy enough opponent, that you know, he couldn't even tell his friends about it because Fatty was a nobody that he was attacking on YouTube and on social media. But so he goes into hiding and comes back out and goes after me. Because guess what? Going after me isn't as embarrassing as going after Isaac. Because unlike Isaac, I am a somebody. I am my father's son. I am AGP's firstborn, Charles Marvin Green III. And I thought that was pretty telling how, yeah, he doesn't find it embarrassing how they go after me constantly. But he was pretty embarrassed going after Fatty. Because Fatty was a nobody. I like that. Check my email. All right, 6 o'clock. I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, guys. I got to go make some hamburgers, some cheeseburgers, some freedom fries. and get ready for work tomorrow. Like I say, I don't spin up all this drama and shit for a paycheck. You know what I mean? I actually go out and I earn mine. And yeah, I live my life proudly. I am proud to say that I don't start up any drama, but I damn sure will face it when appropriate. And also, like I say, guys, I won't try to let it go too much into heart. You know what I mean? Like that's another thing. Like you know, it depends on how deep you let it get to you. You know what I mean? On how real. Like that's another thing. Like nothing can hurt a person worse than the truth. Nothing fucking really just digs in, man. Just really just grabs that knife and just sticks it in there quite like the truth does. And that's why Michael is so hurt right now. Because I'm out here throwing bombs on his ass. And that's why I'm deflecting everything they've got. That's why I still find a certain amount of peace. Because all their shit is just bullshit. Their accusations hold zero weight of truth to them. That after all these years, you guys are like, yeah, we love you, Charlie. The shit that you did do, we understand, and we, may not condone, but you have come through the other side a better man, admitting and moving on. While this other shit is still unfounded, unclaimed, all the rapes against my sisters, giving my nephews drugs and alcohol, beating my father. When are you going to go to the police about all this shit? When am I supposed to see my justice over all this, Michael? Because up until now, you've talked a lot of shit. You've made a lot of promises to a lot of people. And you haven't come through. Dago Dad says another great live stream, bro. Awesome as always. Love you and Erica. Have a great night. Hold your head high, brother. Dago, you going live after this? And I mean, no reason not to hold my head up high, baby. Because I'm a fucking man. I get up and I go out and I earn my shit, honestly, on a daily basis. That I could stand here before you all and tell you the truth. And I could admit my mistakes. Honestly and openly. Like a man. That nobody has shit against me. I'm thankful for it. Thankful for sobriety, man. 5 more days, and I will be, or 6 more days. 1 more week will be 2 years sober for me. Make sure you all jump on my Facebook and my Twitter whenever I post my congratulatories, post to myself, whatever. I can't talk. Whenever I post about being 2 years sober, I want you all to hit that like and love and say something good for me. Because Michael and them, they hate that shit, bro. Fucking hit that like button on here, man. We got 162 people or 195 people watching, 162 likes. Go ahead and hit that up to 200. Go ahead and even that like button out, man. After y'all get off of here, go to my video, share a loving comment or something, man. Some support. And continue to drive these haters fucking crazy, man, because they are, dude. Like, Michael is in a frenzy of likes that I've never known. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to start including me in some more videos because I'm gonna milk it. I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth. Like I say, I don't go out seeking the fucking drama. You know what I mean? But I will work it to my advantage. Y'all remember the last times that Michael was doing the videos about me, man? I was fucking bringing in 500, 600 people watching on a live stream at fucking 4,000 subscribers. Freaking Isaac and them. Check this out. Check this out, Isaac. You want to see how well I use your trolling against y'all? Check this out. Isaac's Lies Exposed. Made almost $300 on that. Look, Tuna the Angry Neighbor versus Michael. Look, $125 I made on that. Brothers Reunited, quote unquote, $90. Pretty good money. I'll take it. And all I got to do is ride off of the wave of bullshit that y'all are creating. And as long as I'm sober and I'm clean and I'm even-minded, you know what I mean? I'll stay atop my surfboard while y'all wallow in that fucking wave of garbage and shit. So I'm waiting for what's next. I'm waiting for what's next. Come on. Put some more money in my pocket. Let me make y'all look like shit just a little bit more. Right, guys? Am I right? 171 likes, 194 people watching. I think y'all all understand. Trippin' Shumbi says being clear-minded is best mind. It is so good. I love it, dude. I'm telling you, I've never really felt like on top of situations like I have, you know, sober and clean, man. Try it, guys. It's wonderful. Popper Jack says making more on YouTube video than he does an entire year off YouTube. What does that mean? I don't get it. Michael makes more on one video than I do a whole year. I don't think so. How much do I make a year? $22.14 an hour times 40 times 52. 46,000 a year. It's not bad. I don't think Michael makes 46 grand in one video. And if he does, fine. Good for him. Like, okay. I'm not jealous by what people have, honestly, dude. I've got what I've got, and I'm happy with it. And I'm even happier at the fact that you're jealous of what little I have. You know what I mean? Imagine, guys. Just, you know, you may feel like you don't have much, but there's somebody out there, man, jealous as fuck of what you got. You may not have much, but there may be something you got there that somebody fucking hates you for. Everyone throwing in some Wolfpack. Much love to you all, guys. I appreciate it as always. Hope y'all have a great Memorial Day weekend. Get back to work. Be safe. All that good stuff. Take back your voice. Drill Sergeant Jr., Zigzag, Trippin' Shumbi, Austin Ferris. I am Wrath. Much love to you, brother. Have a great night. Official Caitlin, Matthew Mullins, Anthony Passano, Drill Sergeant. I'm sorry, Junior. Love you, bro. I'm starting to get tongue twisted. Nene, love you, Nene. Thank you for always being a friend. Weenus Goochman, Jordan Gillum, Lucy Weber, Sydney, Chrissy the Pepper Queen. Much love to you and the family out there. Eat something hot for me. Bronxborn, we love you. Everybody go check out Bronxborn. They got themselves the channel going now. Did y'all vlog any of the baseball game? I know they went to a Yankee game not long ago and took a bunch of pictures. I'm not sure if she vlogged or not, but her and her man are starting to produce some content. So go check that out and show them a little bit of love, man. Dago Dad, man, much love to you. Rachel Lynn, like I say, Rachel, don't even pay no attention to what they say. Just go ahead and you find something funny about them, go ahead and throw it out there. Guaranteed that they're going to read and they're going to react and we'll react too. And that'll make them even worse. Like, I don't know what they're fucking saying, but I'll like everything that you post about them. Popper Jack, I won't necessarily follow the feed because I've got them all blocked, but I'll heart all of your comments. May not read them, but I'll still show you some love and shit, knowing that you're pissing them off, that you got them worked the fuck up, that y'all got these fuckers going on a feed that started last Thursday, and y'all still got these fuckers arguing while I fucking went out. What do? I had got off early Friday, had a great day. Went to the water park yesterday or Saturday. Yesterday, what did we do yesterday? We went to the river. Yeah, we did a vlog yesterday for you guys too. Didn't do too much. We were out on a recon mission, but we walked around the river, walked along the river and walked Penny, and we did a little vlog. Got to sleep today, enjoying my life. And guess what? The haters are over there. And they must really enjoy it for as much as they do it. And if they really enjoy it, dude, then that's got to go to show you that there's not really much more going for them in their life. If the best thing going for them in their life causes them to put all their focus on trolling on Twitter and acting a toxic fool, well, then I feel bad for you. I feel fucking bad for you, you know, because, you know, there's so much more out there to life. You know, that means your life is really shit. Dago says it's a sickness. And you know what, Dago? It kind of is a sickness. These fuckers are feeding their own sickness, their own toxic mentality that they're breeding through daily negative interactions on social media. You know, you cannot live your life day by fucking day, constantly spewing negative fucking bullshit and fight and argue with somebody constantly, and not have it affect your life and your livelihood in a negative way. You can say that you're living a great life, but all you're fucking doing, your life is online starting shit. You know, what we feed grows. That's a piece of therapy talk for you. What we feed grows, you know, and I refuse to feed this bullshit with the trolls anymore. What me and Mike have going on is real. Mike's caused real fucking damage to me. I demand reparations. I am going to beat the shit out of Michael if he shows up in my fucking yard. Because the shit's real with me and him. The rest of this shit, the trolls and shit, that's all they are. They're trolls. They're nobody. If I block them and I ignore them, they're not in my fucking life to even start any shit. And I urge you all to do the same thing, man. Don't feed into that negativity. Don't feed into that toxicity. Don't feed into that sickness that permeates your mind. How many of you have been stuck in a fucking Twitter war? You know, and you said something, you know, and you put your phone down and you're watching a movie. You can't even fucking watch the movie. You can't even pay attention to what you're doing because your mind is stuck on fucking Twitter. And waiting for what the next person's going to say. And what did they say? And what did that person say? You know, and that's supposed to be healthy? Is that supposed to be healthy for your mind and your body? I don't think so. So I've twisted it up. I've changed it up. And I'm feeling happy. And I mean, I urge you all to do the same, bro. Don't even feed into that bullshit. Say what you got to say to who you have to say it to and fuck everybody else. Otherwise, you're just going to get caught up in, you know, the parade of bullshit with the rest of them. Remember that. Anthony Pasano, Trippin' Shumbi, Dago Dad, Bronx Born, Kim Osborne, Jared, Gooseberry. Like I say, block them and let them move on. Let them all argue with themselves. Do you really need this? Do you really need these negative people in your life? If you do need them, then entertain them. Give them an outlet in which to cause you pain and to attack you on a daily basis. By all means, leave the door open. That's you, not me. I can do better than that. I will. So anyways, I'm ending it right here. Thank you all so much for joining. Let me open up and share with you all. I really appreciate all the donations, man. We should be close to about 1,000 for vacation. Take with us on vacation July, and we should have us a nice time. Thanks to all of you and us. As long as we keep our mentalities positive, we stay working, our noses to the grindstone, open, honest, caring, and loving. Things will work out for us, and it'll work out for you too. You just follow that template, man. So thank you all, love you all, and we'll catch y'all next time. Later. Bergie time.